Hello students, a very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic of the environment, that is climate change. In our previous 4 or 5 lectures, we have discussed different causes and effects of all the human induced disasters and also naturally occurring disasters. And during discussion of naturally occurring disasters, we have also discussed climatological disasters and meteorological disasters. And from these chapters, we have also learned what is a climate, what is a weather, and what is the basic difference between climate and weather. So let's start with climate change discussion in today's lecture. In today's class, we are going to learn what is climate. Though we have learned it before, I am going to discuss in detail in today's lecture. Then, what are the pieces of evidences of climate change? How can we know that climate is changing? We are going to discuss in this topic. Then, what are the causes of climate change? And finally, what are the effects of climate change? So, what is a climate? As we have discussed it earlier, we know that climate is it is in a very broad sense, and climate change includes a very vast region over a period of about 20 to 30 years. So here you can see climate is the average weather in a place over many years. Many years indicates mainly 20 to 30 years, and the weather can change in just a few hours, but climate takes millions of years to change. So we can see there is the basic difference between climate and the weather is climate can cannot change in hours, but weather can change it. And climate is the average weather in a place over about 20 to 30 years. Now the next term is change of climate, that is climate change. Actually climate change occurs due to global warming. Now you can ask the question, what is global warming? As the term indicates global, that global means universe and warming means heating up. So global warming, if we want to define this, then we can say that the average temperature of earth is increasing, and that is called global warming. And as we know that there are some certain gases, these are known as greenhouse gases, and that includes carbon dioxide, mainly methane, ozone, nitrous oxide, and also water vapor. These gases actually prevent the heat from escaping from Earth's atmosphere, and this leads to an increase in the atmospheric temperature, and these are also called greenhouse gases. And this phenomenon, that increase of the Earth's atmospheric temperature, or you can say Earth's temperature, is known as greenhouse effect. And as with the civilization, as these gases are increasing, so the temperature of the earth is also increasing, and that's why the average temperature is increasing, and that leads to the climate change. Now the if we want to define climate change, then we can say any change or changes in modern climate systems, whether due to natural variability or as a result of human induced activities, including an increase of over a period of time of the average temperature of the earth's atmosphere, that leads to the global warming, and that can cause the climate change. Now what are the evidences? How can we know that our climate is changing? What are the evidences? What are the proofs? Then we can say that the sea level is rising global temperature is increasing, and warming oceans means temperature of the water in the ocean is increasing, the shrinking of ice sheets, and also declining arctic sea ice means sea ice is decreasing, glacial retreat, glacial is also decreasing, extreme natural events also includes various natural hazards means natural disasters, ocean acidification, as we know all of we are familiar with the term acid rain, so we can say ocean acidification, and decreased snow cover means all these causes, all these are the evidence that our climate is changing. Sea level increases, the main evidences are sea level increases, and that can cause floods in the coastal areas, and also we know that our earth's temperature is increasing, and we are feeling we can feel the differences, and the changes we can feel before 20 years. At that time of September we can feel some winter season, but now we can feel the temperature is increasing, so that now we can say the uh, temperature is not that much low that we can wear some uh, a cold wear, so winter wear, so we can also experiencing, we can also witnessing the same problem, and that's are the proof of evidences of the climate change. Now, causes of climate change. Actually, there are various causes. Climate change can occur due to natural causes and also anthropogenic or man-made causes. And also here I will be discussing a few causes for the climate change. The first one is volcanism, that is volcanic eruption. Volcanism is the regarded as another cause for climate change. Actually, what happens during the eruption of volcanoes, release of tiny particles, dust, fumes into the atmosphere, and these particles getting suspended in the upper parts of the atmosphere can directly affect the Earth's temperature and climate. So, volcanic eruption increases the aerosols in the atmosphere that can capture heat also, and also during volcanic eruption we know very a high temperature is generated, and that's why the earth temperature is changing. Next, as already I have discussed, that concentration of greenhouse gases, the greenhouse gases have a strong effect on the climate, as we know that greenhouse gases are very important to maintain the earth's temperature, but emission of greenhouse gases, excessive emission is not good. Up to a certain level, greenhouse gases are important to maintain the Earth's temperature, the atmospheric temperature, as we know that. But excessive emission can lead to climate change, and this is the they can trap greenhouse gases can trap higher quantities of sunlight and the energy of the atmosphere, and this trapped energy is the radiated or redistributed on the earth's surface. This can alter the temperature and also climate. So among the greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide plays a major role in driving the climate change. So climate for the climate change, excessive emission of greenhouse gases, mainly carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, and also water vapor, they can cause excessive trapping of heat and can cause the excessive temperature increasing. So these are the causes, and there are also some other causes like the sun's energy, solar, that is solar energy, and the quantum of solar energy that reaches Earth's that varies over a period of time and impacts temperature, and earth becomes warmer or cooler based on the solar energy it receives, and this could result in changes the climate. So these are some natural causes. And atmospheric gases, that these are the greenhouse gases we human being are responsible for increasing the percentage of greenhouse gases, but we don't have any role for the volcanic eruption. So these are some natural causes, but at least we can stop some our behavior, our day-to-day activities, so that we can control the emission of such gases. These are greenhouse gases. And now we will be discussing what are the effects of climate change. Actually, climate change will have a significant impact on the global environment. So, there are various effects that can already we have noticed that the evidences of climate change. Now, the effect can be one by one. I am discussing it. It can be a heat stress. Heat stress means global temperature is expected to rise over 5 degrees Celsius by the turn of a century, but this projection is the average rise in temperature around the globe. The temperature rise at the regional level may vary, with certain places having much higher levels. And we know that the melting of glaciers, so here you can see glaciers have started to melt up. Now melting of glaciers means glaciers are an essential part of the earth's natural environment. It is one of the significant and sensitive indicators of climate change. The world's glaciers have temperature have been steadily decreasing. Now it is attributed to change in climate elements such as the temperature, precipitation, that is rainfall or snowfall, and also wind speed, humidity, solar radiation. So melting sea ice will lead to global changes in water resources. And then the another effect can be, here you can see greenhouse gases are clouding the world, and the sea levels are rising. And in this context we can say that the sea level has already risen by 4 to 8 inches during the 20th century, and due to the effect of melting ice, the thermal expansion of warmer ocean water, and the sea is expected to rise even greater in 21st century, and the mean sea level is expected to rise 9 to 88 centimeter by the year of 2100. And next, the you can say that the marine and the coastal systems are also changing. The climate change will also affect the physical, biological, and also biogeochemical characteristics of the ocean and coasts. It will modify their ecological structure and functions. The temperature of the sea surface is projected to increase by around 1 degree Celsius to 2 degrees Celsius, and this could lead to a large scale and bleaching of coral around the globe. So, further rise in sea level is expected to impact around 20% of the coastal wetlands. So these are the effects. And also global warming, that we have already discussed, and I am going to discuss global warming in detail in our next lecture. So you can see this condition could be even worse if we do not control it, and these atmospheric conditions are extreme or intense enough which may lead to loss of life also. So climate change is very important topic. The climate um, over the period of time it's changing due to some greenhouse gases, and also some other reasons volcanic eruptions and also the sun's energy. So from today's lecture we are now able to explain what is a climate meaning, then what are the evidences, then we what are the proofs so that we can say that our climate is changing. Now what are the causes of climate change, and also what are the impact means what are the effects of climate change to the environment and also to the human life. So today up to this, in our next class we are going to discuss another important topic for the environment, that is global warming. So, thank you for listening.